What it do, what it do. Welcome to another Snake Cinema podcast. I am your host, Prince Elias, and right next to me is my co-host, the Prophet.
What up? What up?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, those in the chats, and good morning to everybody in the replay gang. Hashtag replay gang. So, today is going to be a music heavy episode. I have three albums that I'll be reviewing from three different artists, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now, none of them are trash. So you won't be hearing a rant from me. It's gonna be all good, all positivities, but some albums I love better than others. Um, but anywho, before we get started, let's do some movie and music news of the week. First of all, it is now spooky season. Horror films are coming in hot. Well, I don't know if they're good yet because I haven't watched them, but in a couple of weeks, I will be doing The Conjuring. They're supposed to be their quote unquote last one of the series, last rites. And so, super excited about that. It's a bunch of other stuff that's coming out via Netflix that I'm looking forward to as well. Also, Marvel and Disney is in a shambles. There was a news article that came out that Marvel is the higher ups at Marvel fear that they are losing their male fan base, which is crazy to me because even though they've been, lackluster to say the least, they're not just losing their males, they're losing everybody. Like, honestly, because like my big rant a couple of weeks ago, they're more concerned about the dollar, the bottom line, and not about the creativity, not about the storytelling, not about the writing. Their priorities are in shambles. So if you are losing your male fan base, it's because of all the things I've listed in my previous podcast, um, but not because of their female superheroes. Because there've always been female superheroes. There's always been people of color superheroes. It just shows that a lot of people in the movie industry never read the comics back in the day. They never read the comic books. They never paid attention to the source material. They think, oh, Captain Marvel is a new made up thing, or oh, who are like Storm and Rogue and the X-Men and Mystique are brand new, just been made up for wokeness. Like, no, these celebrity or Wonder Woman just came out in 2023. Like, no, these superheroes have been existence. You're not losing your fan base because of these movies. You're losing your fan base because y'all lack creativity and they've been very mid and lackluster. Like, that's all it is. But when I read that article, I just chuckled. I was like, yep, these are some big wig CEOs who don't know what the fuck they're doing as far as movies go. But I digress. I just thought that was real funny, and I just wanted to talk about it because it's very relevant to the conversation we had a couple of weeks ago. So that was funny reading that. But anywho, enough of all that BS. Let's do some merch shout outs right quick while people are coming in. I have our boy Mike, Banana Bread Royals, channel sponsor of the Whiskey Bomb Network. Then we got our boy Ron, BBM. And he's not slacking on the back, but I can't turn around because I'm in the car. But shout out to Ron. He's actually vending this weekend in Puerto Rico on his island. They have a show out there. So congrats, Ron, and good luck. Hope you made some sales this weekend. And then on the wrists, we got Glizzy Squad with Keys Constrictors. We got for you Mayo people. Yeah, Glizzy Squad. We got ENT. And then we got that sharp cheddar cheese, that Royal Caribbean's Exotics. Chart the course and make sale. Yeah. What you got, Prophet? Oh, I think I lost my co-host.
Nah,
There he go.
oh, we lost Keisha. I thought she was just pulling this stuff up. But I'm starting right here. Banana bread. Shout out to homie Mike. You already know I'm following suit with Lil Bro, channel sponsor, a network sponsor, and shout out to homie Craig Bashcourt of Reptiles, not slacking on the back for sure. Reptile podcast. You see it. Risk game is kind of deep. Pause. Let's go. We got Red Line Shipping. Shout out to the homie Robin. Shout out to the Wiz Constrictors. Shout out to the Patreon home. Shout out to myself, Keys Constrictor. You can't see it. I'm floating. Shout out to Glizzy Gang. Shout out to my babe. Shout out to ENT. And shout out to the homie DJ Chart the course to set the sail. Yeah. Twinkle, twinkle.
Yeah. Glizzy Squad. Oh, people are coming in. People are coming in. But before we speak to the people in the chats and say hi to them, let's go ahead and run our sponsor ad right quick.
Let's go. Let's go.
Banana Bread Royals demonstrates that taking risks leads to incredible rewards. Their work with hypo is outstanding, and the way they combine it with their Wookiee line is truly unparalleled. The interaction with other genes like Blackhead and Stranger produces breathtaking, one-of-a-kind animals. Be sure to follow them on Morph Market and Instagram. LINDWRYM Exotics specializes in a multitude of reptiles such as ball pythons, dual boas, coastal rosy boas, and false water cobras, to name a few. They are dedicated to providing the public with well-adjusted animals with superior quality. Follow them on Instagram and Morph Market. Black box reptile cages should be your go-to for high-quality reptile enclosures and rack systems. They offer versatile hatchling and adult racks that work with both Vision and Freedom Breeder tubs, as well as a wide range of terrestrial, arboreal, and bioactive cages. Located in Beaufort, Georgia, Black Box Reptile Cages offers local pickup as well as ship and freight. Check them out at blackboxcages.com and use code WhiskeyBomb25 for 5% off. Selected Reptiles works with a wide range of genetic combos, including Hypo VPI Exantic, DG VPI Exantic, and Zebra, but where they stand out is their work with Monsoon, Monarch, Sunset, and other high-end morphs. In addition to reptiles, they produce premium feeder rodents, delivering to Florida, Georgia, and North and South Carolina. Make sure to use promo code WhiskeyBomb5 for 5% off any snake. Check them out on Wolf Market or reach out directly. From fur to feathers, Fuzzy Acres has your feeder needs covered. Whether you're looking for frozen rats, bulk rabbits, or harder to find feeders like quail and guinea pigs, they've got the stock serious keepers rely on. Visit fuzzyacres.com for clean, healthy feeders that are frozen and shipped with care. Remember to use code WhiskeyBomb10 to save 10% on any order, and as always, enjoy free shipping on all orders over $300. Grant and Mary of Rec Room Snakes have been breeding ball pythons and Woma pythons for over a decade. They're staples within the ball python realm, and most notably known for their work with the paint mutation and putting it to multiple codoms and recessives to truly unlock its potential. Please give them a follow on Morph Market to check out their incredible animals, and on Instagram to keep up with their projects.
Appreciate you all the sponsors. Shout out to my babe. Yep.
Baddest DJ in the land. Shout out to all the sponsors, everybody who support the Whiskey Bomb Network. We appreciate y'all for real.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of appreciation, let's talk to the people who are up early this morning to hang with us.
Early birds getting those worms.
Yeah. Mitzi, what's up? Love you, Mitzi.
Yeah.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning.
Been rocking.
Vinny, what it do, bro? Mr. Monarch. Thank you for tapping in.
You get
Yeah.
here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. RO in the building. Mr.
Mr.
Short and Sweet.
Floppy or Tiger. Good morning, Ara. Thanks for tapping in.
We
Hope you
got
made it back safe from Atlanta.
we got the cap in the building.
Blake, what it do? Captain Hook. Good morning. Good morning.
True. True. True.
Nice. Yeah.
Santos.
Santos, thanks for tapping in. Good morning. Appreciate you. Uh-oh, we got a weekend warrior in the
Yeah,
building.
we can wear in the building.
Jared, thanks for tapping in.
There. Get
Appreciate you.
get to it. Where you at, Jared? Boom, there he is.
Bam, there we go.
Damn. Yeah, 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 yeah. While I'm at it, while I'm at it, while I'm at it.
Yeah, weekend warriors.
Let's go, let's go.
You in Dallas now. Boy, Roto sit down. He been traveling like crazy these past couple months.
Damn.
Hope you have fun at NARBC Dallas. I know you have fun at the Condro House. Jesus, thanks for tapping in. Good morning.
We got another weekend wear in the building.
Fred, what it do? Good morning. Appreciate you. Ooh. You probably are, Vinny. We're broadcasting live from this Prophet's channel as well as mine. So you're probably in the wrong chat. But we appreciate your comments on both chats.
Yeah, I had to I sent the link out from Elias's channel.
Appreciate you. Go ahead and click like and subscribe, and then come on and party with the rest of us on the other chat. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, we still there. We go.
That's my babe.
Thank you, Keisha, baddest DJ in the land. Appreciate you. Good morning.
RO got the whiskey bombs. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, before we begin, as people are coming in, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all for tapping in last night for Here Down Friday. We did a special auction for US Arc, and we had the great Phil Goss tapping in with us earlier in the show, and it was a great turnout. And we don't worry, it's not over because we still
Yeah.
got some things to be auctioned off. So tomorrow during FNA show, they're gonna do the rest of the auctions for US Arc. So we
Yeah.
appreciate everybody who participated, everybody who helped out, everybody who just joined the panel and chilled with us on last night. It was a great, great show. And yeah, and we
Mm,
appreciate everybody who donated for US Art because at the end of the day, that's what the auction was for, to help with them, especially when it comes to the laws changing in Colorado and a couple of other places where they're trying to fight for our rights every day. You know, they got lawyers, they got travel expenses, they got all that jazz. So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. And again, it's not over. Part two of the auction
yeah.
is
There's more
tomorrow.
animals. More animals than we did last night. Yeah.
Yeah, way more animals. So if you thought, hey, how come I didn't see this or how come I didn't see that? Because we've been promoting all week what's on the auction. Tap in tomorrow. Tap in tomorrow on FNA show. So thank y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Let's see. Now,
We got
get
the
my
silent assassin popping in a little bit late. He's here.
Ooh, look at that. James P. Look at you. Finally getting the crust out your eyes. Thanks for tapping in. Silent Assassin. Appreciate you. All right. So, again, today is a very music heavy episode. I got 3 albums I want to review and talk to y'all about. And so, I really wish if YouTube wasn't jerks that I could play some songs for y'all. But unfortunately, I don't want us to get flagged and demonetized. But but I will say, out of all these 3 albums, I've really enjoyed every last one of them. Every last one of them for different reasons. Um, so let's start off with the hip hop, the hippity hops,
Pretty hot.
because for some reason people keep saying hip hop is dead. that that hip hop is whack, it's not as good as it used to be. I think y'all just ain't been looking and listening and checking stuff out, like, because hip hop ain't been dead, especially in 2025. Now, yes, the beginning of the year, all music genres have been a little slow. The first quarter is always dead. But since, I want to say, since June, it's been nothing but slap, 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 slaps, especially when it comes to rap. We had so much good stuff. We had some stuff I didn't even review that I finally got around to listen to that I really, really enjoy. But Chance the Rapper hasn't dropped an album in a minute. He kind of been laying low ever since the big day with that album flopping and getting such bad reception from people. But I will say, I think his hiatus, his break, was very much needed because he was able to come back stronger than ever. This really gave me acid rap vibes. This album, this comeback album, and I think it's called Starline. Make sure I say it right. I want to give the right credit, but when I saw that he dropped, I quickly went and listened to it. I was like, I ain't heard Chance in in a minute, so let me go hear what he got to say. And from the first song, from the intro, Starside intro, I knew this was gonna be a hit. I knew this was gonna be good. I didn't even listen to the rest of the album. I was like, oh shit, he back. He dropped this on August 15th, and it's called Starline. And it has, let's see, it has 17 songs and it's an hour and 7 minutes. And when I tell you that hour flew by when I first heard the album, I heard it straight through. That album, man, I have so many songs on here that I liked and that I added to other playlists. It, like I said, it really give me acid rap vibes. If you know his quote unquote mixtape, which I feel like it was his first album, acid rap, that album was amazing. It really made me fall in love with Chance the Rapper, and his music. And this is the same vibe I got. Like, he gave us the party fun songs. He gave us the chill vibey songs. He gave us the black empowerment songs. He bigged up a lot about Chicago and a lot about, what the black community has to go through. He even had a song where he specifically talked to the black church. And y'all know how I feel about the church and organized religion. And y'all know I'm very critical of it because I was raised in it. And Chance is a preacher's kid. His parents his dad is a pastor or whatever. So to hear a song that he wrote based off the perspective of someone who grew up in that but has questions, have critical thinking, has like, hey, I got, we got an answer for this, or the damage we've done to people in the past. I was like, oh yeah, this is my jam. This is my jam. Highlighted songs that I really, really enjoy. First of all, the first one, the Starline intro. If you skipped it because you thought it was just gonna be a quick snippet, like a lot of intros to albums don't, it's a full-fledged 3 minute plus song. Like, it's a real, he basically freestyling, he going ham on it. Ride or Die. I mean, no, Ride featuring Do or Die. I never heard of this artist, Do or Die,
Nah, they
but
old school.
the
Chicago.
song Ride featuring Do or Die. Oh, they are? Okay. See, I done learned something new. Ride feature Do or Die. Loved it. I loved it the moment it came on. The instrumentals, the beat, everything. Of course, his flows. I really, really enjoyed it. Another, oh, Vic Mensa. For me, Vic Mensa is one of those underappreciated
I like
rappers
15.
out there.
Yeah.
I love Vic Mensa.
Like,
I love him so much. Yeah, he is amazing. And so this feature, Back to Go with Chance, oh, they both went ham. Chance was great, but Vic went hard on this record, and I liked his verse way better. But amazing, amazing song. That's been on repeat for me. Back to the Go. The Highs and Lows with Joey Badass. Now, I haven't heard Joey Badass's new album that just dropped, but his feature on this album,
I like
top
Joey
notch.
too. I like.
Yeah, I like this. Chance and Joey, they that's a good combination that I did not think I needed, but I did. Uh, perfectly good. Even the songs without features. Like my favorite song where it's just Chance by himself is called Space and Time. That song is such a vibe, such a groove. While I was cleaning snakes, I was rocking to it. I enjoyed that. So he has some other songs like "Link Me in the Future," where it's just him, no features, letters. Great, great, great records. Great lyrics. His flows. Like Chance is back. If you doubted him after the big day, he is back. That's all I gotta say. This is like the perfect comeback album. The song with Lil Wayne is, was alright, but I wasn't really that crazy about it. Not that they were bad or whack. It was just, I guess it was probably the beat or the flows to the beat. I don't know, but it was alright. It wasn't whack, but it was alright. Burn Your Block. That's when Chance got into his real like Black Power, talking about the hood, talking about um, the community and protesting. If I that song, pretty great. I loved it, and it was just him, no extra features. Let's see. Oh, he got a song just to drop with Jay Electronica. Woo! Well, I tell you, he got 17 songs on here, and maybe only four songs I did not put in extra playlists. Not saying that they were whack, but they just weren't top notch like the ones that I got saved. That one is amazing. That Jay Electronica love his verse. And I thought he capped it off ending the album with Jasmine Sullivan called Speed of Love, which was pretty dope. I feel like that was a perfect way to end a record, in an album. And the song is beautiful. Y'all know Jasmine Sullivan, she can sing. She got the voice, like there was no doubt in that feature. There was something, hold on, let's see. Oh, even though he's going through a lot right now in the media, he has a song on here with Young Thug called "Gun in Your Purse."
Fucking
This,
snitch.
yeah. I look. I know Young Thug is going through. He fighting for his life right now on social media, but his feature on "Gun in a Purse" was pretty good. I really did enjoy that song. And it is it's a nice vibe. It's a nice, good record. Like I said, this was Chance's perfect comeback. If any rapper ever fell off or had a struggle album or a sophomore slump, as some people would say, this was the perfect "Here I Am" to remind y'all that I am that dude.
Speaking of that dude, we got
Oh,
Jamie in
yes.
the building. What up, Jamie?
What up, Jamie? Thanks for tapping
Got
in.
homie Brandon, Peace and Pets in the building. Weekend Warriors is pulling up. Appreciate y'all.
Good
Stacy, good
morning.
morning. Thanks for tapping in, Stacy. I'm gonna make you blue. Stacy, you're new here. Thank you for tapping
Good
in.
morning, Stacy. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the Weekend Warriors, Brandon and Jamie.
Yeah.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting. Weekend Warriors, stand up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, but that's it. I am super happy for Chance the Rapper. I love this album. This album has been on repeat. I hope he goes on tour, and if he does, I hope he comes close to Memphis because I want to see this live. I do. Not gonna lie. There are certain artists, and we'll talk more about that in my next review. With Ciara, there are certain artists that you can listen to an album, and I know an album's good when I say I want to see this live. I know this album's good when I'm listening to it. I'm like, I can just imagine them on stage rocking it out. Like, pause. I don't know if this pause. Uh, but it's just that's when you know it's good, when you can just when you're willing to go spend money to see live. Let's see, Method Man, Redman, LL, Buster, Jada, Kiss, Carol. I'll just drop new stuff. The real old school's coming. Yes, they are. Yes,
Uh,
they are.
Weekend Warrior. That's the top tier of the membership of the for Whiskey Whiskey Bomb Network. That's how
Yeah.
I got they have their own personalized shirts, and they get their own little shout outs when we see them
Yep.
in the chats. So on all the shows, if they in the show, they in the chat. we salute them.
Yeah. So if you want to
Appreciation.
be a weekend warrior, go ahead and click that. If you already subscribed to the
Yeah,
channel, click the
he's already
subscribe
yellow belly
plus.
tier. It's just move up a tier. Move up a
Yeah,
tier.
just move up a tier. Yeah. Be a part of the weekend warriors, Vinny, so we can get a Bone Daddy custom shirt.
Yeah, you get the bone. You get the custom shirt.
But you get a lot of other perks like one-on-one talks and consultations with
Support,
the
yeah,
prophet, and it could be about anything, not just breeding, life, whatever. Because
whatever it
he's
is.
a, I don't want to toot his own horn, but he's a pretty smart man when you think
Appreciate
of
that.
it.
Appreciate
When he not being silly and goofy, he's a pretty educated man.
you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, let's see. Uh, so next, forgot my rating. Forgot my ranking.
You stupid.
Poor Vinny. Poor Vinny. Him and technology. So I haven't given my rating. Chance the Rapper Starline album, his new latest album to come out. I give this a 9 out of 10.
Mm,
This is definitely a top 10 best of list type album because it's been on repeat with me all year long. I've been really enjoying it. Well, not all year, but since it came out, all month long, all month of August, I've been rocking it. It's
yeah,
pretty good. So yeah, I recommend Chance the Rapper to anybody, especially to those who be like, I don't like hip hop. Hip hop ain't for me. All they talk about is bitches and hoes and money on the
Matt,
drugs.
what up?
Not Chance.
Not chance. Not chance. Not chance.
Chance is a real creative dude, and I really, really what up, big uh
Matt.
sorry.
You
Matt,
said
yes.
you didn't sound
I was about to
you
say
didn't
Mike.
say
I was about to say
I
Mike.
thought you were going to say Big E. Like,
I was about to say Mike. Wrong
don't
one. Matt.
you can't call him Big, not next to Matt anyway. So.
Nah. Good
Yeah.
morning, Matt. Thanks for tapping in. But yeah, Chance the Rapper, 9 out of 10. Loved it. One of the best hip hop records of this year of 2025. So let's go to our next one. Next one. Now we're going to go to our R&B bag because again, people been saying R&B is dead and dead. Nobody cares about R&B anymore, and Afro punk is the new R&B and all this other jazz. And so, nah, R&B has never died. Y'all just stop listening to it because a lot of y'all think y'all too cool to listen to R&B. Y'all think listen to love music is for suckers, for simps. And a lot of y'all reason why I don't go to the clubs anymore is because all y'all do is just stand around with bottle service and just do this. Don't dance no more. But
All they do is this. All they
yeah,
do is this.
they just they don't like y'all got rid of the dance flow, and that's the biggest sin in club culture. Y'all got rid of the dance flow. Uh, but one thing I love about this next album is that it brought me back. It brought me back to college years where I go to house parties or go to the clubs and people are actually dancing and moving and grooving. Men weren't afraid to walk up to a lady and grab her hand and be like, let's go dance. And like all this trying to be too cool for school bullshit. Nah, this next album really brought me back to when clubbing and dancing and partying was fun. And that is Ciara.
Oh,
CC with her latest album CC. Now
what's
Ciara,
the wife?
huh? And
Wife?
I was just about to say I hate that the younger generation only know her is because she's Russell Wilson's wife. They don't understand that Ciara, when she first came out in the early 2000s, had folks like me in a chokehold. I remember when her first album came out, I had to be like a sophomore no, I was a senior in high school. And man, when goodies came on at them high school parties, oh, we lost our minds.
At one point, she was Sierra's husband. She was he was Sierra's husband. But
Yeah. At one point, yeah, everybody was like, "Oh, look at Sierra's husband." That's how top of the notch she was. But people kind of forget about the old. But one thing about Ciara though, Even though the record industry, the music industry, forgot about her, quote unquote, forgot about her, she never stopped dropping hits. I mean, she never stopped dropping great music. Her last album before this was in 2019, but before that, she was dropping albums almost every year. Like, just kept dropping records. And I know she had an issue with her label to a point to where she ended up buying out her entire catalog and her masters eventually, and start going solo. But a lot of she's not the first or the last to ever go through that type of spat with record labels. She even said in an interview with the Breakfast Club recently that a lot of great hits that a lot of people love from her, the record labels didn't even want to put out. They didn't even believe in the records. Like, the one she did back when she was with Future, Rock Body Rock, or Rock Body, I forgot the name of it. The one with Ludacris, um Ride. They
Man,
didn't believe in their record. Like, all of her big hits, the record labels did not want to put out. And like, they did not believe in her at all from the beginning. I'm like, why would you sign an artist if you don't believe in their work? Like, like, that's
word.
asinine to me. But when she started dropping visuals, I started seeing videos on TikTok, of certain songs, of her dancing to certain songs. I knew that this album was gonna be good, because she brought back the dancing, the fun records. My favorite one off the bat that I've been playing like crazy is "Dance with Me" with Tiger. With Tiger, it has the California bop, and Tiger does well with these type of records. It almost sounds like a DJ Mustard record. I don't think he produced it; someone else probably did, but it gave me that vibe. And that's my favorite one of the whole album. Of course, a couple of years ago, she did a single with Chris Brown called "How We Roll." She threw that on this album. Their record's pretty good. But the song that has me in a chokehold, besides "Dance with Me," that I got on my workout playlist is "Run It Up" with Boss Man D-Lo. That shit that shit is a bop, from the beat to the flows, even her doing her little singing rapping on there. Like, it's amazing, and it really gets my heart rate up when I'm working out, lifting weights to it. Like, and I sometimes I have to catch myself because I be wanting to dance in the gym. I be, what up, Banner? Thanks for tapping in. I be wanting to get down in the gym. Like, nah, I can't do that. but that song is pretty good. And one thing I also love about Ciara, Ciara does write her own songs. Yes, she has other co-writers with her, but she pretty much writes her own music. And I love that she's great. She's amazing at what I like to call positive affirmation songs, where if you need to hype yourself up about something, like you about to get ready to compete in something, or you getting ready for your day, or you just sitting in the car about to go into work and you don't want to clock in, she's great at making those records that like hype you up and get you like pumped, like, yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I got this. Like, she's great with that. And then she started off the album with a song like that called "Made It." I really really love that one. And then of course, she is a product, or I would say an R&B child of Janet Jackson. One, with the dancing, and two, when it comes to like the sexy songs, the sensual songs, the songs that you can see her pulling a fan on stage and doing a lap dance to. She's great at that as well. And one of those records I really love, it's called Ecstasy, and she just dropped the deluxe yesterday. And in that deluxe is a remix with Tiana Taylor, in it, and that, and Normani. In that remix, I wish the remix was the original song, because that is amazing. That should have been on the original album and not the deluxe. But super good. Of course, she got a song, "What's Up" with Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes did his thing. She did her thing. What I was really excited about is that she collaborated with Jazzy Faye again with the song right here, this right here, featuring Lotto, and that was very Very Ciara's first album with back in the day with Jazzy Faye. That really brought back the vibes. That really brought back the nostalgia. Like that was great. I love that this album is very, very dance heavy. And when I say dance, I don't mean like electronic dance, but like like I said in the beginning, club, house parties, college parties. Like I can see this record, a lot of these songs going off in those type of environments if y'all just stop being pussies and actually go and dance.
Mhm.
Stop being little wimps and actually dance and have fun and rock out. Don't be afraid to, embarrass yourself a little bit. Like that's what Ciara is great for. She's great with the love songs, but she's better with the
There
dance,
goes Mike.
party, hip hop, R&B mix type songs. There go Big Mike. Thanks for tapping in. Her Collectors Network appreciate you. And and of course the love songs great. The little small, she don't have that many ballads on here, which is fine. I enjoyed it as a dance record, but even the slow love songs, very good. Like I said, it gives me very Janet Jackson vibes because she is a product of Janet Jackson. She is a product of that.
What's
Twerk
something?
some, yeah, Vanna, twerk some,
What's
yes.
something?
I mean, she do have songs that you can twerk to, but also I miss the 1-2 step type dances. The line dances, the stuff that you actually doing a little choreograph to. That's what I miss the most at parties. Like that's what I want to see people do, and that's the vibe I got off this record, Cece. And of course, she ended the record perfectly. One is one of those positive affirmations, get you hyped up songs,
Time is running.
motivational songs. But two, it is featuring the king and queen of bounce, Big Frida. Super happy. So winning is called Winning, featuring Big Frida. That was a perfect way to end the album, just like Made It was a perfect way to start the album. They both get you hyped up. They both have the dance elements, and they're both a lot of fun. This album was a fun album. This album was a let's just have fun and not worry about a damn thing type album. This is a turn your brain off and just groove album, and I loved every second of it. CC proved that once she still got after all these years, she still can dance crazy. If you follow her on social media, follow her on TikTok and Instagram, she's been posting videos of her dancing to these records. She still got the moves. I want to see this album live. I want to see her live in concert doing this album, of course, with her other greatest hits, but with this album particularly, because there's like at least 6, 7 songs I can see her choreographing her ass off too, and it would be amazing to see live. So Ciara is she never left because I've always been a Ciara fan. Every time she dropped an album, I listened to it. She never left me. But to the public eye, Ciara's back. She's not just Russell Wilson's wife. She's
What?
actually, for all you younger babies who only know her as that, like no. Ciara has always made great music. She gives you a mixture of everything. She gives you a mixture of Atlanta, a mixture of New Orleans, a mixture of LA, Cali. Like it's a variety. It's not just she's not just a one note, one trick pony. Especially with this album. And so me personally, I rank this album a 9.5 out of 10
Mm.
for me. Now I am an R&B head. I'm more of an R&B head than I am a hip hop head. But that's why
Mike.
Shoot, I might still got it too, Mike. I used to be a dancer back in the day. Not that type of dance. Get y'all head out the gutter. But, but I used to do the little break dancing, hip hop, and twirling on your head. I can't do that no more because I'm a little big boy. But but I might still got a little 1-2 still in me. I used to love her. I'm glad she look Banner. Like I said, I've been a Ciara fan since day one, and I've been listening to her. She's never stopped making albums, but I highly recommend you listen to that. But I also highly recommend Banner go back and listen to her self-titled album Ciara that she released back in 2013. To me, that's my favorite record out of her entire catalog. For me, I love that out of her entire catalog, not just, the goodies and her second album, the Evolution and stuff. Nah, that album, Ciara, the self-titled, that shit, that was my favorite album because it was just dance, 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 like for real, nonstop. But this new one, CC, if I recommend it, go listen to the deluxe album because she added four more songs, and the fourth song she added, like the Ecstasy remix featuring Teyana Taylor and Normani, Low, that's actually an Afro beats, Afro punk record featuring an artist named Diamond Platinums. And then Love Me Out Loud, but it's titled LMOL. Those are great records. Those new additions that she put in the deluxe are just as good. 9.5 out of 10. Even the songs that I did not add to extra playlists and stuff, they were still good. They just weren't better than the songs that I like the most. So yeah, great record. So happy she's back, and and I know she's busy supporting her husband football season, but she needs to go on tour with this album. I'm sorry. Get the nanny to watch the kids, or take the kids on tour with you, or leave the kids at home with Russell. Do whatever. Go to his football games, but go on tour. Go on tour. At least she probably not gonna come to Memphis, but at least do a Nashville show so I can see this live. Um, because this was a great, great record. I enjoyed it. And so yeah, CC's back, just like Chance is back, even though she never left really. But to the public, CC's back. Lastly, we have one more R&B album, and that is by Miss Teyana Taylor. For you people who don't know who Teyana Taylor is,
My
Teyana Taylor.
son's ex-wife.
Exactly. Teyana Taylor has been in the game. What up, Nick? Unlock Morse. What up, Tommy? Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate both of y'all. Uh,
Weekend Warrior.
yeah, another weekend warrior. What up, Nicola? Um, Teyana Taylor has really been in the business in Hollywood since she was 16 years old. We were introduced to her back when MTV used to have that show, My Sweet 16, where all these rich and celebrity kids would have these big, elaborate Sweet 16 parties. That was my jam because I was young and a kid back in the day, and I was like, man, I wish my Sweet 16 party was like
All
this.
right.
Well, Tiana was one of those contestants, one of those people who had those shows. And yeah, and I think her parents paid either Bow Wow or somebody celebrity to come to her
Wow.
Sweet 16 to perform, and she's been a household name ever since. She started doing R&B music. She started acting in movies and TV shows and a whole
Geographer.
bunch of other things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, choreography. She's doing choreography, and she's also, for people who don't know, she's been doing a lot of directing lately. She's been directing music videos for other artists, directing different types of things. Like she's really a creative person through and through. Um, and I think she even started. Yeah, she did. She started her own production company. So Tiana is that girl, and of course she got the abs of steel. She's like one of those women when she posts, even after having kids. I think she got like 3 kids, 2 or 3 kids. Even after having kids, her 6 pack is top notch. She has a better 6 pack than most men out there, chiseled men. Every time she posts a picture, I just be like, man, I can lick ice cream off them abs. Like it's just, she's a beautiful, beautiful woman. But she's been making a bunch of R&B records. Now she was signed to Kanye West, and she was a part of Good Music, but she been got out that deal way before he lost his mind because he wasn't utilizing her talent much. I think her first record was just a random 7 album record that she didn't even sign off on. He just threw it out there like, "Hey, Tiana's dropping today." Like, just crazy. Kanye's a fool. But once she got out of that deal and started being independent and running her own stuff, top notch, amazing music, amazing R&B. This record that she did called Escape Room, it's a very, very, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it's a very, very conceptual album, and by that I mean she she don't just drop songs on this album. She also has spoken word narrations throughout the album, and she got some big name actors and actresses to do the narration of these the spoken word. Like she got Taraji P Henson, Sarah Paulson, Lala Anthony, Niecy Nash, a whole bunch of people like doing little spoken word stuff in between different songs, and I like it. I like because it's telling a story. She is telling a complete story, and I think she made like a mini movie, or she's making a mini movie, which I really love. I love when artists get so creative and they make like mini movies to go with the album to tell a story, because you can really visually see what you're here, based off what you're hearing when you hear the songs. So that's great. I think it's very creative and very amazing. However, just a little asterisk, however, just a little slight critique. I feel like the narration was a little bit too much. Like maybe she could have cut two or three out and maybe just utilized just a few. Um, because it really did feel like it was a narration song, narration song, narration song. When I when I'm in a certain mood, especially with the mood that she's in this album, this is a I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this album is very slow R&B sex music. Like that, like if you got a shorty coming over and you want to set the vibe, this is that album. However, when you get when you're in the mood and you're having fun and it's cut off like a commercial because of a spoken word or a narration, it kind of kills the mood. So I think I'm gonna have to make a playlist of just the songs without the narration, because it's like let's see, 17, no, it's 22 tracks on this album, and only 13 of those tracks are actual songs, actual R&B songs. The rest are narration, spoken word. So I just want to cut all that extra fat out and just have just the songs in a playlist back to back without the narration. That's my only negative of this album, because, like I said, the songs in this album are so love heavy, so sex heavy, so in the mood type R&B, slow R&B, that the narration is going to take you out. It just kill the vibe. So that's the only caveat I have to say. But when you watch the mini movie or the music videos that go with it, it makes sense. So I get her creatively 10 out of 10. But just listening to the music, just to listen to the music, just to rock out in the house or whatever, I could do without it. I could take all that out and cut all that fat and just have the songs. Now the songs themselves are amazing. My favorite is Fire Girl, um, Heart Part featuring Lucky Day. I love Lucky Day. Back to Life featuring Tasha Smith is a very, very good one. That's my favorite. I listen to that a lot. Open Invite with Kate Renata. If y'all don't know Kate Renata, y'all missing out. Kate Renata is a great artist, DJ, producer, singer. Kate Renata be in his bag. And when you see any artist, whether it's hip hop, rap, whatever, EDM, and they say featuring Kate Renata, you know that shit's gonna be some good stuff. You gotta go click on that and listen to it. So I enjoy that. Open Invite. Um, she got a song called Poom Poom Jump, and just by that title, you know what it's about. But it's featuring Jill Scott and Tyler, and I love it. Everybody came with their A game in that. Very, very sexy, vibey, moody, beautiful song, amazing, but it's very, 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 mood nasty, nasty, but great, great song. In Your Head, another great one, and my last favorite one is In Your Skin. This is just some great, great, amazing R&B. Like I said, I just need a playlist without the narration. That way, it's just going straight from one love song to the next, one jam to the next without skipping a beat. But Teyana did her thing. She did her thing contextually, cinematically. The lyrics are amazing. The production all the producers, whoever was involved in the sound, top notch. Teyana is really, really a talented star. I love her music, and I can't wait to see what else she has coming, whether it's production wise, visual wise, or music wise. Teyana is that girl. She is a superstar, and her music I just love. I do, when it comes out to all three of these records, I do like this less than the others, than Ciara or Chance, but that doesn't mean her stuff is whack. Her stuff is not whack. Her stuff is not uh boring, or no, her stuff is really good. So if you like real R&B, real moody love, all that type of jazz, getting in the vibe, getting, it's date night, it's anniversary night, all that jazz, this is the album for you. Go listen to it. It's amazing, it's good, and she did great. So shout out to Tiana Taylor. My ranking that I would give for this album is 7 out of 10. Again, if she didn't have all those narrations in it, it would probably be scored a lot higher. But as far as the songs go, the music go, all that jazz, I loved it. I enjoyed it. I just loved it less than Chance and Ciara. So I give it a 7 out of 10. A great solid project. I still recommend it to people. It's not whack by any means necessary. So don't
Not
take that
whack.
like, yeah, not whack. Not whack. It's very, very good. Uh, but yeah, that's my ranking for Escape Room by Teyana Taylor. So I say all that to say R&B and hip hop is not dead, people. Maybe you just need someone like me to remind y'all and to tell y'all what to look for. But the genre itself, there are artists still out there making great music, still bringing out great albums, and yeah. And let's see, somebody came. Wiz, what up? Caw. What it do? Good morning. It's Sam's Club. That's funny. Go on, give me some samples, Wiz. That's all that I love about Sam's Club. Oh, let's see.
What's good? What's good?
A
I'm from the
straight
go through
coming over. That is so.
first. And
Let's
grab
see.
some fruit. Man, I want some fruit. Find me some sour stop. Find me some sour stop.
Yes, yes. So that is it for me as far as reviews. Go out and listen to all three artists. Go out and support all three artists because they gave us amazing body of work here in 2025. Now, before we go, September is a very weird month for me because I got a couple of races I got to do for my fitness journey. Um, and so next week, I will be out running a Navy 5K here in Memphis. And so it would be another takeover episode with the Prophet and Wiz. I'm pretty sure they're going to talk sports because it's football season. But whatever they talk about, it's gonna be on them. Y'all just tap in and have fun with them and chill out with them, argue with them about which team is the best and which team is whack. Everybody's gonna shit on the Cowboys, I'm pretty sure. But it's still gonna be a fun episode, even if I'm not here to rant about media shit, Hollywood and shit. But it's gonna be a great time. And then after that, next Saturday, we're back to spooky season because I'll be reviewing The Conjuring First Rites. Supposedly, quote unquote, because y'all know movie studios like to lie to us, this is supposed to be the last Conjuring film, at least with Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson as the Lorraines. It's supposed to be their finale. We'll see. I think it's some bullshit for marketing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah. So that
Yeah.
is the schedule. And then the Saturday after that, I think it's the 27th or whatever, I have another race. So it might be another takeover. Not
Either
sure. We'll
take over
see.
or we start or we be starting at
Or
noon.
yeah, or we'll start later than normal. But don't worry, we're not canceling the show. The show will not be we no days off. No
No
days
days
off.
off.
So either it's gonna be pushed back and I'll review something else, or it'll be another takeover. We'll see. But just know that the month of September is a little weird because I got two races I got to do. But I know that my big brothers are going to do a great
Yeah.
job taking over next weekend. I ain't got nothing to worry about. I can sleep happy knowing that the show's going to be great and y'all are going to have fun. Just don't go too hard on the Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but my dad is, so don't bully them. Don't
well,
bully them too much.
well, Wiz had opening game against the Cowboys Thursday, so he feels some type of way.
Oh Lord,
You
we
know,
might
one
get
of
a
his,
Wiz rant. We might
yeah,
get a Wiz rant.
so it'll be
Speaking of Wiz, tap in tonight, sophisticated ignorance. Who knows what we're going to talk about? Who knows what we're going to get into? But y'all know sophisticated ignorance is a lot of fun. So see y'all tonight for that. This Sunday we got Everyday Keepers. I forgot who Father Dunn is interviewing, but so far Father Dunn has not had a whack guest. I think the only whack guest he's had was me on episode 1 compared to all the guests he's had. Um, the cows, not the cows, the sheep from last week. No, the bees was last week. The week before that was the sheep. I love the sheep. They y'all about to make me spend money on some damn sheep. But the beekeeper was last week. Like he's been killing it with Everyday Keeper. So tap in for that. Then, of course, again, just to remind y'all, we had an auction for U.S. Art last night during Hair Down Friday. Part two will be tomorrow during F&A show. So please tap into that if you want to win some merch and some animals. And 50% of the proceeds or store credit. I forgot to mention that some people donated store credit as well. And 50% of the proceeds go to U.S. ARC. And of course, winners pay shipping, all that jazz. Y'all know the deal. We'll see y'all Sunday. It did. Are we having a breeding for the future, Old Mains?
yep, yep,
Yes.
yep,
Old
yep, yep,
Mains is having
yep.
breeding for the future.
It was just for that one little.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So
You got Taylor
come
full tilt.
full tilt. Full tilt will be the guest. So tap in with the geriatric crew and then tap in all week long. All week long. Every day of the week. Monday through Sunday. Every day we have a show. Some days we have multiple shows. Like my favorite day, Thursdays.
Yeah.
So we have multiple shows. Tap into Whiskey Bomb Network. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for always support. Thank y'all to everybody who wake up early to support this show in particular. I appreciate y'all because y'all could be sleeping in on Saturday, but y'all decided to chill with me and to hear me talk about nonsense. But anywho, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Have a blessed, safe weekend. We will see y'all tonight on Sophisticated Ignorance on Wizard's channel. And like always, call your peoples, tell them you love them. Don't call your ex and get the fuck off Prophet's phone. Peace
We
out.
out. In just a moment, I got to scroll all the way back to the top.